Jason, a super exciting night for the club. What does Xavier Taylor and Latrell Pickett bring to our squad?
Well, they both bring an element of speed. One in the back half, and Xavier's an intercept player, and he really turns defence into offence the way he takes gaps and carries the footy. Courageous player, plays with a real toughness, which is a real attraction about him. He plays with a real edge, and Latrell obviously gives us some excellent speed, creativity, goal sense in the front half of the ground, which was something, as a footy department, we felt like we were craving. So, it was a focus for us to try and bring in that type of player, and we were thrilled to bring Latrell in.
From your perspective, how close are both players to being AFL ready?
Yeah, they'll have to come in and work hard and earn their stripes, but we feel that, Xavier's physically quite a strong young man as it is, so he's got all the, physical capabilities and attributes to get going straight away. And Latrell's obviously played some senior football this year with Glenelg, so he'll come to hand pretty quickly with his, his running capability as well.
Whereabouts on the ground do you see their roles at AFL level?
Yeah, well, Xavier obviously will start as a defender. That's where he plays most of his footy. He can play on talls and smalls, which he's done really well this year and demonstrated that, and that gives us real flexibility with him. And as I said earlier, his ability to take gaps and carry the footy with some real dare, he brings an element of both, a defender and a creator. And Latrell, was that question Latrell as well, was it, mate? So yeah, obviously he's going to play in the forward half, and we see him as someone that not only will kick goals, but he'll create goals and make it really difficult for the opposition.
What stood out to you in their character and personality throughout the interview process? What are these boys like as people?
Yeah, well, he is a character, Xavier, and he's got a real edge about him, and we like that. We think that that's his competitive edge, and he brings that out in his character as well. He likes to have a little bit of fun, but he's serious, and he's a real leader, and he's a performer in big games. Best on ground in the grand final, with an outstanding performance in the premiership for Eastern Rangers. Latrell, it's been a journey for Latrell. Like, it's been, probably 3 years in the making from when he was first at Norwood under 18s in the Sample to now, where he went back and played some footy at Port Lincoln, and got himself in order and came back down and had a second crack at Glenelg, where he's had to earn his stripes a little bit there, playing a lot of reserves footy at a high level, but then he got a look at the senior level later in the year. So he's shown us a fair bit of perseverance, I feel, Latrell, and that was an important part of our decision-making process.
Latrell obviously joins his cousin Cozzy here at the D's. What can you tell us about the Pickett family connection and how that might help with his transition?
Oh, it'll certainly help, and I think, on Cos, he's been craving the opportunity to be a real mentor in that space, and that also is part of the decision-making process, which gives us a bit more confidence. To bring them in together, cousins, and they have some similar traits in the way they play, and Cozzy's been playing a fair bit more footy through the midfield of recent times, and that will probably increase, and so Latrell can take over his role in the forward line, mate.
And finally, for fans who are trying to get to know them, what do you think the supporters will love about the two?
Oh, I just think for Xavier, the aggressive way he plays, the dare he plays with, and with Latrell, it'll just be his exciting speed and goal sense, and he'll kick some unbelievable goals on the MCG, I'm sure.
Perfect. Thanks, Trace.